more time. I am very, very, very humbled to see you in such big numbers. If I am to be honest with you, I would be in order to say I did not expect such a massive presence today. I am sure all of you were watching yesterday when they were harassing us, tear gassing us and stopping us from entering Soroti. I am aware that for the last 2 days, police and the military, they have camped in this city trying to stop you and to discourage you from coming to listen to this message. I am aware that so many people that would have come today were scared and discouraged from coming here, and they are only watching us on TikTok and on Facebook, but they feared to come here. And to see that even with those threats, even with that intimidation, we have so many of you here, I must give you a very big salute. Today, I can confidently say that here in Soroti, you have no fear, you are fearless. And therefore, I want to stand here in Soroti and encourage other cities, other citizens of Uganda to still be as fearless as the people of Soroti. I am even more proud to see that so many of you are holding our Ugandan flag with pride. Nothing can be greater than that. I told you are the true patriotic citizen for this country. I want you to know before I go even any further that the flag that you're holding, the national flag that you have in your hand, is the most powerful weapon against the dictatorship today. This national flag. Mendera loitiko sesa kani erai todi aretena ajia utukede gufu anuan nebe pedoro ni ai posama kwape jisoit anuai pikori lu asuru lukwa na choro kiso lai kichana parasa kere. Now, brothers and sisters, before I forget, let me introduce myself for those who don't know me. My name is Chagulanyi Sentamu Robert aka Bobiwine.
When I am here in Teso, I am not Chagulanyi, they call me Elakuna. And today, I am here to humbly ask for your support and ask for your comradeship and ask for your vote so that I become the next president of Uganda. Now, I am not presenting myself as the most educated person in this country. I am not here as the most experienced person in this country. I am not here as somebody that knows everything. It has been 40 years. It has been 40 long years. For the majority of you, when I show you what Uganda was like before Museveni, you would not believe it. You cannot even. If I tell you what Teso was before Museveni, you would not believe it. If I tell you how prosperous and how rich this place and its people were, you would not believe it. But I'll tell you, 50 years ago, our parents used to live better than we're living now. Ago, we used to have free health care. Our hospitals had doctors and our hospitals had medicine and everything was free of charge. Centers is performing like that's what I'm seeing. 50 years ago, our schools were free and the government was giving books and pens for the children right from primary. No 50 years ago, we had a functional railway transport coming all through Teso and connecting the rest of Uganda and East Africa. Uganda. 50 years ago, you had your cows, they were not stolen yet. 50 years ago, the people of Uganda were all united from the south to the north, from the east to the west and central. But all that has been lost in the long 40 years that Museveni has been in charge of this country. Uganda has been independent since 1962, 3 years. Uganda boduma ipuga ikini bono karuole lukumtedopa patakanyama na kasakanya anuare itonilolo kwaniri kasakanya peke niuni akalo na ipuga ikini. And out of those 63 years of independence, Museveni has ruled for 40 years. Akaolona ikara kasakanya panu unilo ipuga ikini bon President Museveni bone sada ikara kaisa angon imaderikino cholo ipuga itonala papana. But I want you to listen to this. The biggest development that Uganda has had happened in the first 18 years of independence in the government of Obote and Amin.
jao na kwa puoko erai na botaka nika ito manakanya unika una jari Dr. Paulo Milton Obote keda ida min gesiboni sesenoni konya kalono alua bunere akoko robare boni geseloso tomakwa keda sabu mecha ete.
When you look at the hospitals and the schools that we have up to today, those schools were built by Obote.
Sesenejo isomero ikedade kisa alweji asi Uganda kere adukio aparasa na jara puga na UPSO cholong.
When you look at the things that used to bring income for our people, the abattoir here in Soroti, the cooperatives, all were destroyed. They were not built by Museveni, but they were destroyed by Museveni.
Sesenejo iboro luarasa riu leta kirianu toto mate keroko na iteso akwapo no Uganda cooperatives akero no meat packers kaichoboro kere ara iboro luaduka puga na UPC ido apugana Museveni gesabu abilibili karmodiki nida I told you Richard kesa olor.
I can go on and on and on about, because we have no time. I will not continue talking about what we have lost.
Ingesi mara mari boro luawolio soto makwa kwa janwa diseso na hapa kina inakini to no nipere la down na paki uta ai mani mana pesa ai mar.
I said it before that Museveni belongs to the past and we belong to the future. So allow me to talk about only the future now.
Barangese President Museveni eretu analeja napeta luka kwenye kwa na koto ngoke daesi ioni mikampu sana napeta luka ngareni ai tete makiro ripota irengi arona losting arena kwa po.
I want you to know, my brothers and sisters, that all is not lost.
Koto ngalimoki nesebe aradeje akiri kote ndeni mami tuani haridi kere kera ile beba.
Our grandparents were cheated.
Our
parents were cheated, but we are here. An opportunity to begin a new Uganda afresh. So together with my comrades, we present to you an idea of a new Uganda, a Uganda that will be different, a Uganda that will make life better for you, for me, and for our children and our grandchildren.
Opakwa na kotonga temba rebonebe yongo kedikapa upali jane kapo iso kereto Uganda iuta itolomiki nesa so it na itetet na bara Uganda na itetet deke dipedo aswami boro lutetia anwe tojo kare jauti nelo itunga lakwa kwa oingarenda uta losi.
A Uganda that will cater for all the children of Uganda regardless of tribe and regardless of religion.
Uganda na itetet na ebu na igua anwa teke rana didi anwa jokso ngarakilete generations lepo doso ngarakilano ai tojokare ai boina kwa pana.
A Uganda where the police will be servants of the people and they will not be torturers or terrorists terrorizing the people.
Uganda na itetete na mampolisin epote ai chani tunga wa Uganda kwanyo rastunga lepote swami opito sana petani kisi lato makwa.
A Uganda where you're not going to be seeing soldiers on the street holding sticks and beating innocent citizens.
Uganda na itetete na mamujo ibuni anyu nisirikale lo seto gudo mudaki to sibela ai toji tunga ai puma itunga lwe mama ron soto makwa.
We are promising a Uganda where all the tribes are going to be equal before and under the law.
Uta isumuni kini esi Uganda na itetete na ina kini tunga kere aria kuta jautu kwapo na ekisi angine dio tuani kero to makwa.
A Uganda where you will not have a president for 40 years ever again.
Uganda na mambo bichama kili jaanyu na president eda unikara kaisa ngono kako nataka mtaroto mapakina.
A Uganda which will not be ruled by one family.
Uganda mekune epkale do peta ibuga kwa nepja tarana pete losete.
A Uganda where all police chiefs will not be coming from the same village like it is today.
Uganda na itetete na mamujo ibune anyu nu general sara ilo apolo koto mo police era ilo mnete edo pe buku edo pe bitfigara edo pe chalo to makwa padope.
A Uganda where our people will go to hospital and find medicine there.
Uganda na itetete na ibuni jadolo kina diode kisi kerea goria na kwa posoda dumu equipment kerike ngara kineta riebo na jata radio to adike akwa.
A Uganda where government jobs are not going to be given according to tribe and who knows you.
Uganda na mamu aswa misine torakino tubitete kerande dora aswa misine ila kino ituma oto madoke kanu ashoma ni ketbai becho kinto.
That Uganda, my brothers and sisters, is a new Uganda that you and I are going to work so hard to make sure it exists here where we are.
Uganda nina utana itete nesina itete esa balango kedao ni kera ngori kikine timu ebe busikini toni alachino ka kwa pageta itegea raswa kilo tongini.
But I want to tell you this also. That new Uganda is possible, although we are going to have to fold our sleeves and work hard to achieve that Uganda.
Uganda na itetete na uta na itete patana lachu kwenyeja uno na idolo bero kisaki na idola kani geti kipedoroni ai gwaiki na gogo ande the tolo muno ni Uganda ngina uta na itete makekiro.
So I have good news for you today.
Yake diye muto luaite kura isaplu pupu.
We have an opportunity to achieve that Uganda in less than a month from now.
Jayo nike da reremu adumu no Uganda na itete to mapakine mame de parite lapedo pake unuloko pakarine roni.
On the 15th of January,
Atomona kanyo lapolo sodit
Ugandans are going to the polls.
E potetu ngalo Uganda losta kalaya.
Usually Museveni made Ugandans think that any election is like the past election.
Abu President Museveni oina kitongalo Uganda misiki na diose okerebe kutoske na seo na tubo.
In 2021 I was not able to even campaign here because they were chasing us with tear gas and bullets, hiding under COVID.
2021 mama pedorota chama kene sababu ya rais super seata dolu na boys onu ido eto samaeta de kagini na COVID anu agoli toringe sai tolitolo alosi de kai super seata gora iterano hapa kwa.
Right now there is no COVID.
But
even if there's no COVID, you have seen the police and the military blocking us, refusing us to go to radio stations and making sure that we don't meet and look each other in the eyes and tell each other the truth. But now we are here.
Mamade kada ne corona isesene kesi polisi ni keda jore e gole tiroti ni mori kona kere ai nikita losto radio ai nikita losto riamunu kede tuma ido munu kere rasu ni somasi amaburie keda mamusa misiki bueba like sinoko makop.
Now I want you to listen to this and listen very attentively.
Opupo kisinge job.
We have only 26 days to go. And I want to ask everybody present here to be the Bobiwine of this place in the remaining 26 days. Now this is what I want to ask you to do. First of all, be strong and don't run away from rain. This rain does not scare. Let me tell you, in the old politics, when they stop you from reaching people and they stop you from going to radio station, they have defeated you, but not anymore.
Politics moja ngoloka wanyu jo nikita ja lost radio about lost America to jeni jo bonebe adatu is adolo kini case.
I believe the majority of you here have phones, don't you?
And I also believe that majority of you here have either TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. Not so.
TikTok, Instagram, channels.
Now this is how we are going to defeat the old system. They have made it a crime for you to support Bobiwine. And they think by stopping us from connecting, then they will stop us from campaigning.
I
want to ask each one of you here and all of you watching us on social media in other cities and outside Uganda to make sure that each one of you at least communicates to 1 or 2 people every day. You can call them on the phone. Museveni will not be listening. You call them on the phone and tell them that we have a mission, we have to go to New Uganda, and you preach exactly this that I'm telling you. Now I want you to imagine, here we are about 20 or 30 or 35,000 people. Imagine if each one of you calls 2 people every day from now to the 15th of January. Just imagine how many votes we will have created there. You can even call more. You can even call 5 or 10 a day. And those of you that are on social media, especially TikTok, I want to ask you to reduce this message and turn it into your own language so that it is understandable and believable. I want you to understand that this is not a mission of Bobiwine or Chen Julius. It is a mission of all of us, the people of Uganda.
President Bobiwine Aragonato Chen ekoto mikinebere micholo ikamuto ni tunalo Uganda anwala kunwoka pukore rote na kwapita keda jama manaikotoni.
When you call your relative, when you call your grandmother or your father or your auntie or your friend, they will believe you better than they believe me because they might think Bobiwine is just talking politics. But when you tell them that we have a duty that we can achieve in a new Uganda, they will believe you and we shall own this struggle, all of us. You will have played a very, very big part.
President Elopen edo anwa ngunde dumuno ni pedo awurupora langiru na tichanyo na ijano tomakopana.
Now the second verse is to encourage everyone to turn up and vote. Please turn up and vote.
Akirota che isidiko kisituma kiere anyongo kali anyongo chalo beki alosita kalaya achaka na seta ikon nerapa ikinore.
When we turn up in large numbers, not even guns will be able to turn that vote that you put in a box. So encourage everybody, don't stay back and say we are many even if I don't vote. No, every vote counts. Please turn up and vote. This is going to be a public holiday. That vote is your assertion for a new Uganda. It's your contribution. And if we make a contribution, my friend, we are going to change Uganda. We are going to change Uganda.
Lipitigeso ni kerea goria kikerea nyunu beki losta ichak ilo pesa ichak are buna jore are polisin adoketa itai gororo ke mudu letia ikone mame pedo geta itiko kinana akiro no asia nda kusachaka kina kalaya ido ngoli bone do pe poni pedo rona itiko ritumanu automaketa meponto.
And I'm telling you, after voting, don't leave. After you vote, you stay only 20 meters away from the polling table. 20 meters is like from here to where that car is. You can make it 25 if you want, and keep your phone recording so that we have all the evidence. That way, they are not going to be able to change our vote to anything else.
Ida utesa chakakin utangesa isinyiko kino nikere ida utesa ichaka seta kus ikunya so polling station na wide beta imita sa kaisara na kaisara nukai ara dera una kaisa uni boy kino sinen do eso jaske di simu nomete nweta kanweta nen anwe dara jina nuto ai boy kinto ne sawa le dolia mana seta kala.
Now let me also tell you a secret, my friends. Let me tell you a secret. We have already defeated Museveni, I swear. We have already defeated that man.
Ebalangese kota lachuna yeya ebalake daona ichikaki na mojong emambo vibore sale daona iteleka.
The only step that we are remaining with is to turn this support into victory. To turn the support into victory. And we are going to do that by showing up and voting and observing our election.
Idiopebore body ene saliti geso na julakin aga ngatana etunga talwetia nen ai julakin alosta kalaya iswama ununi busikinda swama kalaya kete konye igiarona lomara subana no ai oingaren anwai teleka.
Let me also tell you this. Museveni and his government, they know they've already lost. That's why they don't campaign anymore. They just beat people to intimidate them because they've already lost.
Ejeri Museveni kedeketi mbonebe ada ukugesa domu na itelekaro desido itwasa matari lwa yuara ai toji tunga ai tukurian ai blocking opponents okere anwara pato rile ichikonya akiro ada udadroki ni case.
I saw Museveni's son telling people that after voting you go away. I forgive him because he's not educated enough about the law.
Buena nyoko kia Museveni elimonokini tuabe akalo ndaunteresa chaka seeta kus esa losto re koje balangese timito ngesi mame kusi arite joko tombokise lala kwapo.
Now let me give you this confidence as a lawyer.
Ekotongesa inaina sunu pape pulida.
Listen, the Presidential Elections Act provides that every Ugandan, after they cast their ballot, they are free to stand 20 meters and watch what is happening to their vote. And that is what I'm encouraging you to do. That is within the law.
Ekotongesa itigo gongo no akonye kusu wape pulida ebalangesa abu ngete ngini na ikamutu na inapita napetanu ase oto madoketa iti na presidential section na kaisa uni tete miti bonebe ida uja chaka kino salaka da mita sa kaisare asesene lida uja swamoto makalaya.
Now make sure when the voting is finished, you observe with your phones recording. Take pictures of every DR form. You that have borders, you the young people, follow the results to the tally center. They always read from the tally center. They read from the Gombolula. You go there, follow them up to the district and make sure we know what we got from every polling station. We know what we have won at every district. Once your candidate wins, start celebrating immediately.
Ekotongesa ikwenya resi iloto esa kalayo gete sa chaka kinase eta kus ogiata itwasa misimu na inoma kuta dio noi akironu ikamuto sa formu didoki aka the declaration forms I noma put ojasi nen ogeta anyunebe tupakinete sa igwapa rare sals tone yangarere pako tempaka yangaro tale center na arapo iso muniesi dilare amodo akironu ikamuto sinuaseo.
Now let me also say this. On the day of election, in fact, 3 days before the election, don't dress like you are supporting NUP. Do not dress in our red uniform. Just be an ordinary citizen, be a civilian, hold your national flag.
Balangesi ne pilosona ya piki na tomo na kanyi mambo bingapo ke uniform ongape diogu ekere arkija kone mendero king le dilo sija kala ya oma mtwani pedora siseni ngai bojo na are flaga ngodi katsa cross tungakere.
Let me also emphasize this. I am asking you to be non-violent. Don't be armed. Don't carry stones. Don't throw stones. Because these people, they want to provoke you so that you get angry and throw stones at them so that they can answer you with bullets. Don't do anything wrong. Just stand firm, march with your national flag, and we will be many, and we will send a very firm message.
Lipitingeso ni kere dona pakinin mame koto esa jaunu keda mumu orasuri napakina mami twasa maeta mol mami chaka na reta mol orasi tungali napakina olosete kapi tungali becho kina ikamara kwa kuna tete koje mamkese du muleta rere una itwasa me mudu abongo kina dio moru kere na ichakaritai neni kech dese baladesi.
Now this is even very important. Rasta, listen to this now. Museveni has been able to rule us for 40 years by dividing us among tribes. He will come and tell you that even if what Bobiwine is saying is true, even if Bobiwine wants the best for everybody in Uganda, don't vote for him because he's in Uganda. That is old politics, that is gone, that is history.
Araida tete Bobiwine akironu echaete edi opode kere mami chaka kinete nara eretwa lelo muto Buganda epone ngoli soma ngesa bataka chake tuma kwenye rasu uni politics lu mojo uoka ulu mambi soma itapara sana lolo.
For us to achieve a new Uganda, we must first unite. Brothers and sisters, no matter what tribe we come from, we must speak with one voice and raise one single voice, all of us as the people of Uganda.
Anuoni tungalo Uganda ipiko rejielo ekota nyunubonebe morikikino ni mami sese takero me tekerane morikikino ne dope poroto te pedoroni aipiko rai telekari tungalu o mami ne pedor te pesa dapakin
for a long time they have been sending a false message saying Bobiwine, that message that Bobiwine brings is only for the people in Buganda and that central region. I want to tell you, what you see here is what was happening in Arua, is what was happening in Lango, is what is happening in Ankole, is what is happening in Busoga, everywhere in the country.
Nera nasi bonebe akironi teteme president woko erae message anui tunga luo Buganda kwenye kotoke sa temarabe rasi nguna isab akironi sesenete sande ngesi swama sa Rua, ngesi swama so Jinja, ngesi swama so Lango, ngesi swama sa Nkole, ngesi swama so Diokona Kerela hapa puoka no Uganda.
So I am asking all of us, I know even other regions are watching us right now because in this generation we are talking to the whole world, not so. So I want to ask all of us to rise on that one day and we make this decision. I know many of you are scared about police and the military, but let me also say this. Listen to me, my brothers. Uganda has 77,000 villages. And yet, The police officers are not even 50,000. The soldiers cannot even make 70,000. That means if we make a decision, all of us, and we be peaceful, and we be law-abiding, non-violent, I can tell you, Museveni cannot even afford to deploy one soldier and one police officer on every village.
Luajore lwejas Uganda isula lwa poli are diorio mete kere lwejas Uganda itirianike de nabalo ituma lwejas Uganda arasoni tunga lwilosi kedai na para opone aloi busikini mamu Museveni keda kepugane pedorete asipono kina jurande re dope ogeta pedora ipiko mwepeta jauna papo kono Uganda.
And I'll also tell you this, that even when you see police officers or soldiers, those are our brothers. Those are our in-laws. They marry our sisters, we marry their sisters.
Murako, ye manitosa pesuruoki machanake, akepolo be, mamu kesi, dogo bichia kesi, jareta ijara na mame jo, ido balangesi oto makwapu na itetete na iloso na lomiki, erasi kesi da munu no ekote I joining on it, na itetete na ko Uganda.
And I must also emphasize that treat those soldiers with love. Treat those police officers with love. They cannot kill our fellow citizens because they are also citizens of Uganda and they are suffering like us.
Eboyo ko kidimo ko ke dai polisi ni ke dalwa jore ko to rai na pakina neji amina toma na rai mamu ke se pedorete ayara itunga ro Uganda lwera asi inachana ipajana kech e buskit ke sa ni bonebe mamu mure jaunos.
Now I was on TV and I saw Museveni saying that every soldier and every police officer is going to have 120 bullets. I want to tell you, Museveni, don't intimidate this generation like you intimidated our grandfathers.
Abuenga ni President Museveni ya TV vitete mebe angoli sirikale kaja utuke darisasi na kwa takaisare agoto ngalimoni Museveni be mamujo ipedera itukuria na turina generation lo kabu jo itukuria na ipolo kolu okau apara sana ibuno ya kugana papuna.
Let me also tell you this. There was a prime minister in Bangladesh who ordered for a killing of almost 1,000 people. That prime minister has been sentenced to death. So I want Museveni to know that Uganda was here before him, Uganda will be here after him. And the people of Uganda will stay here because we are even younger than him.
Prime Minister hapa kuno Bangladesh wabunge inakike order ebe ayare tuole de parete lukumi konye kopakwa na Neroni adaona tuboki ne Prime Minister mora tuanare ide ikota bomor ne je president limoki ngesebe mamu ngune pedo rosa kwa pana kwa won toringesbe ke mtodo likitoseke keboni.
So those words that are coming from Museveni are not words that are coming from a confident man. These are words that are coming from a scared man.
Akironi tolone president iko pakwa ya confirming mamerasa akironu ete nelo nebele ejengare no le ejaske na itekoro erasa akironu nelo mete kingana u pasikede akuria u apolori wasi kwa nane jaingezi.
Thank you. Now I want to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, because time is fast running. I want to conclude by asking you, please turn out in large numbers and vote. And secondly, I want you to know that in the new Uganda, what Museveni has been promising for 40 years, it is going to be delivered in the first 100 days. Finally, I know that every 5 years he comes here and promises you cow. I am very happy that you say no cow, no cow, no cow. If Museveni wants your vote, let him first bring the 5 cows before the election. Finally, those that are going to vote, our symbol is the umbrella. When you see the umbrella, click over the umbrella.